Hello, my lovely viewers. How are you all doing? Welcome back to our channel. It's Saturday here. How are you all doing? Greetings. Another great day. Thank you for joining our live streaming today. I highly appreciate that. And so, my returning viewers, I can't do this without you. Thank you for always coming. I highly appreciate that. What a great day. Wow, September to remember. We are still in the month of September to remember. A month of blessing, a month of delivery. The ninth month is the month of delivery. And I know that whatever we are believing God for will be delivered in the name of Jesus. Thank you for joining. I can see Igodo family as the first this afternoon joining us live. Thank you, Igodo family. Guys, start coming in. Let me see you. Please show in the comment section so that I can give you a shout out. Thank you for joining. Another great day. But guess what? We have a very pathetic story. Yes, very pathetic that we really need to, you know, look at that story and learn from it. We really need to hear the story and learn from it. Things are really happening. Sometimes the stories we hear are not really the way it happened. Some people are in the prison not because they committed an offense, but because what happened? They were not given listening ear. And this is another big one. It says, How I lost my family. How I lost my family. This can be a blessing to you and I. And it's going to be a big lesson. Because I was watching Gora's Corner 2 days ago, and there's this other story. One thing I learned from her is that she said, we are doing this to make sure that we learn from it. Because sometimes things happen and you think everybody understands, and they did not understand. And it can happen to anybody, even when you are too careful. And so, this woman was abandoned by her family for over 10 years. Still, nobody could believe her. Nobody could believe her. And so you need to hear this story, friends. And we need to learn from it. It is so pathetic. How did it happen? First of all, I want to give a very big shout out to Real Zitachi. Real Zitachi stories are true stories, and she brings the visual of everything that happened. She's the one that went in there. She's the one that met this woman. She's the one that met the family and everything. So, how did it happen? It started off with a woman that is happily married with a husband. The husband loves her so much. And I believe that this is the root of the problem. Sometimes people see you happily married and they're not happy for you. You need to believe this because it is happening. Hello, Sunday. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Happily married, living nicely with the family, with 2 kids, a boy and a girl. The husband loves the wife so much. And they are living in Lagos. Lagos is in Nigeria. Lagos is a very big city in Nigeria. So it's a young, loving mother of 2, a boy and a girl. But suddenly one day the husband came back looking so agitated, very angry. And he said to her that it has come to him that you are cheating. The woman immediately started explaining herself. Cheating? No, we've been together for a long time for me to start off like that. Cheating? How? So the man was like, yes, it has come to my knowledge that you are cheating. But the woman was so flabbergasted, thinking that this is something that she can easily explain herself to the husband. Please don't say that. I'm not doing that. And it started lingering that they started a great argument. The argument was so bad that even the neighbors overheard. People started running in to ask, what is the problem? What is the problem? And guess what? She wasn't able to convince the husband that what he is insinuating never happened. The man walked out very, very angry, very, very angry, left the house only for the woman to hear that the husband had an accident. I know your guess will be as mine. Having an accident without trashing or, settling the problem between you and your husband. It's a big one. Very, very big one. And the story started lingering. The family heard and they all rushed to the hospital only to find out that the man is dead. Guys, a very big shout out again to Real Zitachi. I want you to quickly, take a look at this video because Real Zitachi decided to go extra miles after hearing the story from a man that told him about this woman that's already abandoned somewhere. 10 years ago has passed. She lost her children, going to the children's school to visit them. She was kicked out as a murderer. Hello, that is Chistas in the house. Thank you for joining us. She was kicked out of her house, but before she was kicked out, she sent her friends to sell some things so that she can get her money in the hospital because the shock also put her into the hospital. The friends sold her properties, television, stuff like that, and eloped. Her friend has not been found for over 10 good years. So she has no money, she has no bank account, she has nothing. So she lost her family, lost her belongings, and still lost her reputation because everybody sees her as a murderer. Woman, you cheated. And so your husband left the house angry and had an accident. And so you are the one that killed your husband. When will we stop believing people? A man had, he could not confirm from the wife, left the house angry, and this is what happened. 10 good years gone. And so the woman is living nowhere but in a very retarded dumpster. That is where she's living because she finally lost her legs. Very pathetic.
It's very, very unhealthy for her. So I decided she's crippled at the moment. me, guys, as I do this. I don't have strength. They're on their way here. So meanwhile, mommy, I got the they're coming. Mommy, so I'm going to bring the wheelchair so that you can on it while they come. So Mama will help you out.
Hello, my viewers. You can see that our audio is not really good enough. So I will let the video play, but I have to explain what this is all about. Hello, Igodo family. Welcome back. You happen to be the first today. I highly appreciate it. Chisas is here. Sunday is here. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining. We highly appreciate it. So, a woman lost her family for over 10 years for an accusation. And the question is, have you been accused of something that you did not do? So, this is a woman living in a very dirty place. Very, very, very dirty. You can see that the woman is not happy. The woman is not happy at all. So that is where she's living presently. And Real Zitachi decided to take this story upon herself. She got the information from a man living close to that dumpster, and he told the real Zitachi about the woman, and real Zitachi decided to pay this woman a visit. So, because the woman has lost her 2 feet and crippled at the moment, she decided to go with a wheelchair. So that is the wheelchair that you saw her rolling to where this woman is living. So that is just for you to see the present situation of the woman. How much do you believe stories? The story is that she cheated and the husband believed it and angrily left the house and ended up killing himself. Will I say he killed himself or the woman killed him? That is the question. Because even the family of the woman all abandoned her. That you cheated. You cheated on your husband. The question is, how are we sure if she cheated or not? And how about the children? The children believed the story. They were young at that time. They were living in the school. They were not even present when all this happened. But stories went. You know how stories escalate. They started telling the story, and the story has gone far and near. And what happened? Everybody believed it. What is that story you've heard about someone and you believed it without prior investigation? It can happen to anybody. Thank you. Stars is telling us that the audio is not good. Yes, I was trying to juggle it together, but we couldn't put it together. But all the same, we have seen the look of this woman is a true story, and this is where she is living presently. Real Zitachi decided to reach out to the son and the daughter, but she did not tell them about their mother because nobody wants to hear anything about the woman. They take her to be a witch. They take her to be a wizard. They take her that, oh, you make us lose our father. So everybody believed that she cheated. And so Real Zitachi told them that there is a property that the father left for them, that they need to come and take a look at. The property is a very big place. Wow. Who would not like to hear that? So they scheduled an appointment and they all met in that location. The location you just saw in the video is where this man is a grown man now, and the sister, they gathered there for Real Zitachi to tell them that this is the property of your father. So as they were coming, they were so excited that they never knew that the father had something to offer. I wish I can show you all this video. They were coming with eagerness, with that joy. Oh my God, my father has a property. Guys, as usual, I have this is what I have for today. Milk shake. Every time will not be something bitter, so I decided to go sweet today. So they were coming with expectation. I know they must have planned on how to sell the property and split the money. On getting there, they were like, why is this place a dumpster? Like, why is this so dirty? And she told them that, it's an abandoned place. Let's just keep moving. But the land started all the way from that place that we stopped and then deep inside. And they were so expectant. So as they were going in, they noticed a bus. It looks like a bus, abandoned bus with curtains on it. It's like somebody's living there. But as they were getting closer, guess whom they saw? Their mother in a wheelchair. Because Real Zitachi used the wheelchair to wheel her out of the dirty environment where she is living so that the children can see her. Immediately they sighted her They felt like strangling her. They were like, really? Is this the land you told us that our dads kept for us? They were so angry. They were so angry with this TV presenter. And everything is on camera. That is why I decided to pull up that video. They nearly killed the woman. It's not really a good sight. I think this video not playing is a good one because it's so pathetic. They even tried to push her out of the wheelchair, but she fell down by herself trying to call her children. She was calling their names. Please listen to me. Come, I did not kill your father. Come back to me, I did not kill your father. They said your wickedness has landed you here. That this place where you are living right now is because of your wickedness. You cheated on our father. Now you made us fatherless. How are you sure that she cheated? Now she is crippled, and they said that is why you're crippled. That is part of your what? Your reward for your misbehavior. I don't know what you have heard about people and you believed it so much. Could you believe that these children did not listen to the pleading of Real Zitachi? This TV presenter pleaded and pleaded with them to stay back and listen to their mother. The sister wanted to listen, being a woman, women will always be women. She, became emotional and started to listen to what the mom was saying. She was explaining, this is what happened. Your dad asked me a question. I was trying to explain. She walked out of the house. Unfortunately, he had an accident that same day. And the family heard the story because the neighbors all heard. You know how people listen to stories that doesn't, concern them. The story went far and near. Neighbors, families, even the family of the woman could not believe her till today. As I'm talking to you, this woman is still living in that place you saw her in the beginning of that video. So pathetic. I want us to use this story to think of stories you've heard about people. Story can be made up. This family is broken. The children fatherless. But how long will they hold down on this and leaving that woman to live there and die there? Real Zitachi, the TV presenter that found her way to that place, took a very bold step. For her to go by that wheelchair is a big one for me. To try to make people to hear the story of this woman is a bunch for me. I don't know what you have heard about people and you swallowed it. Who can sink her? Like you accepted it and you believed it to be so true and you are running with it. Why not ask questions? Why not give that person a listening ear? Probably there's somebody that's trying to talk to you about something and you're not listening. Hey, who is in the house? It's like I have missed a lot of chat. Thank you for joining. Cheese Sunday. Thank you. Igodo family. I don't know if you're still here. Thank you. Yeah, the audio is really bad. Cheese probably. I'm not supposed to show that video because that video is not a good one. The woman fell out of the wheelchair on trying to embrace the daughter. And she was rolling on the floor, rolling on the ground in that dirt. You see how dirty that place is. So pathetic. Hello, Star Lover. Thank you for joining us. I can see that hand wave by Chistyles. Guys, Chistyles is saying hello. Thank you for joining. So this is a cry from a mother about how she lost her family, happily married, but she lost her family, lost her children, and nobody is ready to listen to her. She was accused of infidelity. You and I don't even know how true that is. But I have heard people that were really caught in an infidelity, but yet they were forgiven. Are we saying that people should continue with their bad behavior? Even the Bible said, will you continue to live in grace? No, we are not supposed to continue with that. But it is not a do or die situation. Even neighbors, they don't know how true the story is, and they're all running with it. Think of a story you are running with that may or may not be true. Now, this man lost his life, lost his family, the happy family that he used to have, no more. And the children now grew with that bitterness on their mother. The one that baffles me is her own family not believing her also. Now she lost her 2 legs. How did she lose her legs? She went visiting the children in the school, and they all testified that they don't know her. And so she was coming out of the school bittered. Unfortunately, she fell into a ditch. And that was how she got crippled. And guess what? People see that as karma. Sometimes it can be karma, it can be coincidence. That something happened to somebody doesn't mean it's a lot of karma. So people concluded that this is what she gets. This is what she gets for killing the man. So sad. So sad. A very big shout out to Real Zitachi. This story was online 5 days ago. You can search it up and watch the video yourself. I'll put the video in the comment section in case you would like to watch it. But the lesson I want us to get from this is, how much do you believe people and their stories? People will always tell stories. You need God, you need spirit of discernment to know when a story is true or not. Don't always believe everything you hear. This story can happen to anybody. You're happily married now, no problem. But guess what? In a twinkle of an eye, something can happen. You might lose your man, you might lose your wife. And then the story will be that you killed your wife. How will you feel about it? Or the story will be that you killed your husband. And nobody's giving you a listening ear to explain what actually happened. So be on the lookout for the video in the comment section and click on it, save it, and watch it later. This story can bless someone. And in case you want to join us live, I will highly appreciate that, because I will be here for some minutes more. It can happen to anybody. It can happen to anybody. And the worst of it all is now sending her friends to, help her sell their property when she saw herself in the hospital when she had the accident on her both legs. Her friends sold everything and disappeared till today. The woman is really unfortunate. But I wonder how people seize every opportunity as an opportunity to steal, as an opportunity to cheat, as an opportunity to take away what doesn't belong to you. You can see a woman in need. You can see a woman that really needed help. She lost her family, lost her children, lost her two legs, and what you can do is to sell her properties and disappear till now that I'm even telling this story. Nothing positive has come out of it. Family is very, very important. In my silent live streaming last night, I put up my family picture and I said, how much do you value your family? Just think, if this should be you, your loving children will all abandon you. You will not have a place, a roof over your head. So, so sad. So the link below is for you to join us if you want to quickly share with us a time you have believed someone or a reaction to this video because it's so pathetic. If you are new to this channel, please remember to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. And you, my returning viewers, don't forget the thumbs up. It's very, very important. I highly appreciate it. And if you're going to be watching this video later, I advise you to watch to the end and to also watch this video from Real Zitachi. Real Zitachi is a content creator that goes physically by herself and deal with situations. You can see how she went there with the wheelchair. She went extra miles to do that. And I give her a great kudos for that. Don't always believe all you hear out there. Have you been accused of something and people could not let you explain yourself? No listening ear. They have agreed in their head that it is true and they don't want to listen. Only God can vindicate you. What you need is just healing. And healing starts from you forgiving yourself, because the woman cannot stop crying. Guys, if you watch this video to the end, you will see that this life, you see this life, in no balance. That's how my Nigerian people, sometimes talk. Say this life, no balance. No balance. So no single person can believe her. What she needs is healing, to heal in her heart and try to forgive herself. Forgiving herself is not that she killed the husband, no. To forgive herself by receiving, calmness that you did nothing and so don't care about what people want to believe. They can believe anything. They try to be peaceful with yourself. The Bible says, when you pass through water, I'll be there with you. You pass through fire, I'll be there with you. That is the assurance and the advice I'm giving to her. I know that people might still not believe her, that this video has been put out there. Anybody can watch it. Anybody can still help. To reach out to the family and to reach out to the children. The daughter wanted to listen more, but the brother dragged her out of that place. Guys, if that you were privileged to watch this video, you would have cried, because I cried. It was so, so pathetic. The TV presenter was even crying with the daughter, but the brother said, no, you can cry forever. This is where your wickedness landed you. Are you sure that she did it? You are a growing man. Your sister is a growing girl. You don't know what tomorrow holds. And it's still a lesson to us all not to always accept, not to always receive stories without prior investigation. But thank God for discerning spirit. There will always be spirit of discernment that will tell you if someone is actually telling the truth. But the question is, do we have that spirit of discernment? How close are we to God to be able to reveal to us those secret things? So it still boils down to having a very good relationship with our Creator so that you know when to believe stories. And if you still don't believe it, you can ask questions, you can investigate. If you are just joining this channel, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining us in this live streaming. I can see 7 of us watching. I thank you so much. You stopping by to listen to this story. You can share out the story. It can bless someone out there. Don't always believe what you hear. Make sure that you have an evidence to prove. I keep telling people, don't always have stories in your head. Try to have evidence to back it up. Because our head can mess us up. Sometimes our head, which is our feeling, can make you, believe stuff in your head and you will keep running with it. And that will get you into a bigger problem. I pray this woman receive healing. And I pray that God vindicates her. And she has no other helper. And the only people she's believing that will one day come back to her is the children. I don't know if you have abandoned someone for what you heard. True, not true. Better revisit the story and try to have your evidence before you act. I can see expressing my views joining us. Good evening. Thank you for joining this live streaming. She is saying hello, hello to everyone. She has given her thumbs up. Guys, if you have not done so, please go ahead and do that. The story is I lost my family. It's a true story. So we tried to replay the video because it's a true life story. And what happened? The audio wasn't good enough. But we are going to put the video in the description because it's a story that we should learn from. A cry from a mother about how she lost her family because of hearsay, hearsay. What have you heard about people? So, expressing my views, thank you for joining us. Before you came in, I recapped on one of your videos where you were airing the cry of a man. Yes, the man could not do well, and that is why he lost his family. Now nobody wants to come to his aid. He's now sick. I watched that video. But this one is the opposite of it. This woman is not guilty of the accusation. The husband accused her of something, of infidelity, not something. Let's be specific here. And she said, no, I'm not really in any kind of relationship. He said, hearsay. The husband was so unhappy. He walked out of the house, drove out with his car, unfortunately had an accident and died. So that is the story today. So presently, even her own family could not believe her. Husband family threw her away. Before they threw her away, she sent her girlfriends to help her sell some properties, to help her in the hospital because she herself later had an accident. And the friends sold everything and disappeared till today. True story. How much do you believe people? So everybody believed that she cheated on her man, and now the man died and it's her fault. How is that her fault? And how much do you believe people when they're telling stories? Guys, we have the link here if you want to come in. Let's, crack this nut. How much do we believe people and their stories? People will always like to tell stories. How much do we believe people? And how will I know when a story is true or not? And must I always be acting on stories that I don't even know about? Must you inherit people enemies? You don't even know how they started. Because my problem is that these people are living in a city. How did the whole family come to hear that the woman cheated? I don't know. Probably from the neighbors. They heard the argument, they heard how the man left the house, they heard that, oh, finally the man had an accident. They will be the first to carry the story and make it run until it gets into the children's ear, because they were younger at that time. And now they are grown adults and they're still running with that mentality, with that mindset that our mom killed our dad. So pathetic. Guys, remember to give this video a thumbs up and remember to subscribe if you are new to this channel. Thank you for joining. Thank you for always stopping by to watch our videos. And I can't trade you all for anything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, let me know in the comment section. Have you heard something about someone and you believed it? Probably later I found out that is a lie. Do you need to forgive someone about something? It's not late. You can still do it. You can still do it. This life is too short for you to live with enmity. This life is too short for you to believe something that is not true. This life is too short for you to hold someone down in your heart for years. This is complete 10 years. The woman is living outside her house and living in a dumpster. Still, nobody is believing her. Even as we are still telling the story, no help from anywhere. Remember, this life, you can make it count only when you are positive. So never you run with stories you are not sure of. Always have evidence. Always have evidence to prove. Even with your evidence, you can still forgive and forget. There is nothing that we cannot forgive. As we are living, we have wronged people over and over. So why won't you forgive people around you? Unless you just want to keep them as an arm, maybe at arm length. Probably you have tried to make peace reign and you see that you are the one that is trying to make that relationship work and it's not working. And so you have to take a chill pill. You have to relax, knowing that you cannot keep forcing yourself on someone that sees you from far. That is different. Thank you, Star Lover, for still, hanging in here with me. Highly appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. So let me know in the comment section if you are watching this video. Maybe if you are not here and you're watching it later, let me know in the comment section what you think about how much you believe stories. It can cost life. Now, this woman lost the husband just because of a story. Who told the husband that? Nobody is talking about it. The person is nowhere to be found. Nobody is standing out to say, oh, I was the one that told the man, oh, I'm sorry. No, nobody is saying that. So I advise us to run with true stories and never put someone in a box for nothing. We don't gain anything from trying to put people in trouble. Expressing my views, say I missed the story. Yes, we wanted to put the video, but the audio is not good enough, and so we will put it in the description, the full video of this woman that lost the family for over 10 years. As we are talking now, she is still living in a dumpster. She lost her two legs, she's crippled just because somebody told the husband that she's cheating. The husband could not wait to listen to her. He drove out, had an accident immediately, the same day. So the news is that she killed the husband. So even her own family all abandoned her. So that's the story. So the two children that are now adults now, and they refuse to help their mother. They still have that mindset that you killed our father, you made us fatherless, and this is what you get for being such a wicked woman. How sure are we that she cheated on the husband? So that is the story. So, how much do we believe stories? And how will we always handle stories? Do we need to inherit other people's enemies? If you're telling me a story about someone, what I can do is to just take what I want to take and drop the rest. What do I want to take? I want to take that you can tell story nicely. Thank you. But you're just telling me what the person said. You've not told me what you answered when you were told that story. Let's get sense. Let's try and get sense and act accordingly. I still maintain that we need spirit of discernment. Holy Spirit, the third in the Trinity, will always tell you when to put a stop when people are telling their long stories. Don't inherit anybody's enemy. Thank you, Sunday. Sunday said they need to find the truth before blaming their mommy. How would they find the truth? Their father is dead. The person that told their father that the mom is cheating is nowhere to be found. Nobody is giving her a listening ear. How will they find the truth? It's over 10 years. This is so pathetic. Yes, Star Lover concurred to what Sunday said, that they need to listen to their mother. But remember that there will be some other people that will be telling them, listen, don't listen to your mother. She's a wicked woman. There are people that love to, take people's business to be their business. So I believe that those children are not acting on their own accord. They're just acting what somebody or what some group of people must have told her or must have told them about their mother. So sad. A very big shout out to Real Zitachi. I'll put it in the comments or in the description for us to, reach out, watch that video, and you will learn one or two things there. I love how she told them that they should come and see the property their father have. And so they were so eager to come and see the property, only for them to be taken to where the mom is living, inside a very dirty Hooverville. Because I call it Hooverville, it's a place for homeless people. What you see there is you know, houses made of sticks or abandoned cars, and people come there to dump trash. That is where their mother is living. And this used to be a rich, happily blessed woman. She didn't have a job at that time because the husband loved her so much and told her not to do anything. And guess what? The husband died. So she has no business, she has no money of her own, and that's another lesson for another day. Because must I, rely on my children to take care of me? That's a no no. How about if they don't want to help you? What will you do? Thank you, Star Lover. She remembered that I said that her friend also betrayed her. The friend that she asked, please help me sell some things in the house and bring the money to the hospital, that I'm losing my legs. Because she had an accident too after leaving the children's school when they were shouting that they don't know the woman that came visiting. She fell into a ditch and lost her two legs. And what people keep saying is that that is her reward for her wickedness, for her infidelity. Who are you to judge how infidel she is? What a life. Thank you guys for stopping by. I highly appreciate you. I want you to understand that we shouldn't believe everything we hear about people. What have you been accused of? You can still get over it. If you keep explaining yourself and people don't believe you, forget them. God will vindicate you. You are trying to make them, give you a listening ear and no one is listening. Forget about it. God will come to your aid. What you need is to receive healing. Receive healing and believe God for vindication. A word for the man and the woman, that because there are no more children now, they are all young adults. My advice to you guys is to go and look out for your mother. Take her, clean her up, take her to hospital. Whether she's guilty or not, what we need now is to forgive and forget. It can be you tomorrow. It can be you. It can be someone you know. It can be your sister. So let's clean her up and give her a life. Give her a life again. As I said in my silent streaming last night, how much do you value your family? I know family is everything. Don't lose yours for a hearsay. Don't lose your family for what people are telling you. I want to say a great thank you to two people that just joined us. I highly appreciate that. Your stopping by is not by mistake. Please make yourself visible in the comment section so that I can give you a shout out. Thank you for stopping by. I highly appreciate that. So, don't lose your family for a hearsay. Don't lose your spouse for what you're hearing, because some people are not even happy that you are happily married. So they can even tell any story to make sure that your two heads are knocked together. You know what I mean? Telling me something about my husband, thank you, God bless you. And you, make up your mind that what they tell you about your wife, you need to calm down and try to do what again? Investigate. If it's true, there are matured ways to go around it. You don't need to kill yourself for nothing. So even if you caught your man with a woman or you caught your wife with a man in the house, what you can do is to run out and kill yourself. It doesn't worth it. It doesn't worth it. I'm telling you, it doesn't worth it. Try to be happy for yourself. If it couldn't work for both of you, probably it can work for you and someone else. Or you can just be by yourself for some time. Yeah, must you be married? Yeah, it's not mandatory. It's never mandatory. I'm not going to die for anybody. I don't know if you want to die for anybody. Let me know in the comment section. Yes, it doesn't worth it. Thank you, guys. I think we will be drawing the curtain. For now, I said I'll be here for just 1 hour and we have 4 minutes to go. Remember to give this video a thumbs up. Remember to share. I don't know whom this video is going to bless, but always ask questions before you act. Some people are not happy for you. And so don't always run with what you hear. Thank you for stopping by. I can see people still coming in. Somebody just stopped by. Sunday said, those that brainwash these children will pay for the offense they have committed. God is not sleeping. Hey, this is a banger. Sunday has said it all. And this is a great wrap. I will pin that particular comment. If I will still see it, I would like to pin it. That those that brainwash these children, that they will pay. They will pay. Whoever that have caused you pain by making up stories about you, I said they will pay. Nobody is saying amen to that. They will pay, because I don't know what you gain from making people to be bitter. Thank you, Star Lover. Amen. I don't know what you gain from making sure, or for making sure that people lose their peace. I don't know what you gain. What do you gain? There is one of my pastors that said something. If a story you want to tell will not bless someone, don't tell it. I'm telling you. There are some things I've heard about people. Instead of telling them, I know, one, they will be angry. Two, it will mess up the relationship of those people. So what I will do is I will not tell. My relationship with you stays there. My relationship with the other person stays there. Because if I have to tell you what the other person told me, it will mess up the whole relationship. And you might not like it. Though you might like it that I'm telling you, but it doesn't make sense. If the story you want to tell will not bless, will not bring joy, will not encourage someone over there, don't tell that story, even though it's true. Let's get sense. Thank you, Chi-Stars, for saying amen and amen. Because those that brainwash the head of those children, they will pay. But then those children, they still need to get sense and give a listening ear to their mother. I'm even saying, even if it's true, can we think sensibly for once? Leaving her to die in that bush where she's living, is it the best bet? Forgive. It's only God that will judge. We can't judge nobody. Who are we to judge? May God help us. And may God bless our families. May God never allow negative people into our family. We will not lose our own families. We will not lose our children. We will not lose whatever that brings us joy. And to you that stopped by to watch this video, thank you for joining. I highly appreciate it. Please give this video a thumbs up. And please remember to subscribe if you are new to this channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And this is where we are drawing the curtain. We are ending this live streaming now. God bless you and remain ever blessed.